Last week on Celebrity Chef East vs. West.
Chefs, mabuhay, and welcome to Manila, Philippines.
It tastes like one of my grandma's soups.
David, you smell that? Smells like I'm gonna kick your butt.
I'm gonna beat Nick on this one, and I can't wait to see the look on his face.
So you won the Filipino leg, and you are now tied for the overall competition.
I can't wait for that next city.
Let's both bring our A game.
First couple of rounds, I was just getting my feet wet. I was just trying to not get pummeled. Beating Nick in Manila and tying, now I feel confident. Now I feel, you know what? It's for the win now.
We're even right now at 68 points each, so I think we're in for some ride.
David, Nick, selamat datang and welcome to Ipoh. I'm Chef Wan.
A household name in Asia, Chef Wan honed his cooking skills at the prestigious California Culinary Academy, where one of his tutors was the legendary TV chef Julia Child. And in 2013, he beat 6 other international chefs, Jamie Oliver included, to win the Best English Language Television Chef Award at the prestigious Gourmand Awards in Paris.
We are here at the Ipoh railway station, and tomorrow you both will continue with your culinary cook-off that will pit East versus West. And the winner is going to earn bragging rights to culinary supremacy. He will also walk away with a big check for the charity of his own choice. You will both be cooking a local specialty that I have picked for this challenge. You will be given a stipulated time to cook the dish and play them up. And you will be judged based on presentation and taste, of course. And we have authenticity of the dish, creativity, and of course, with your own spin and style to it. In the last challenge, David, you scored 24 points. How do you feel?
Feel good, Chef. I got those 2 extra points to tie it, and I'm feeling confident. I'm getting better, and I'm ready for that knockout punch.
And Nick, you lost for the first time. And what are you doing about it?
Kick his butt like I did before. I believe in my directions, my fusion, and my twists, so I'm just gonna keep on doing what I do.
Before you get stressed on this competition, I'm gonna take you both to walk around the city, get inspired by all these wonderful Malaysian dishes, and guess what? You both are gonna meet one of my very, very special guests. Let's go!
Ipoh, the state capital of Perak in West Malaysia. Ipoh is quickly gaining reputation as a foodie's paradise. With its awe-inspiring limestone caves, its lip-smacking local fare, and its old-world colonial charisma, inspiring Ipoh is blossoming into the tourist attraction that it naturally is and providing the perfect backdrop for our East versus West culinary battle.
I've never been here in Ipoh. I'm very excited. First impressions of Ipoh, I think, is a very warm, very inviting.
And I'm excited to get to know Ipoh, the people of Malaysia, and really get to understand that fusion of culture that exists in Malaysian food.
This is Chef Boon. He's the head chef at the Banjaran Hot Spring Retreat.
Welcome, Chef.
Sit, please. Wow. Oh, this is the bean sprouts. They're very famous here, okay?
Yes, it's very, very famous.
They're very plump.
Yes.
And taste a little sweet.
Yes, yeah, because of the soya. Put more chili.
Yeah,
more chili, yes. Nice or not? Nice, huh?
The hor fun is smoother.
Because of the water.
Use of water. When we produce
Yeah.
the hor fun,
Yeah.
the fried noodle, we use the nice water.
And it's very authentic.
In Malaysia, we have plenty of street food, okay? All fried and done different way. Are you in heaven?
Fantastic.
Heaven. I'm in heaven. So here we are at the Concubine Lane.
Actually, Concubine Lane is one of the landmarks in Ipoh.
So this is kind of like the little Chinatown.
Yeah. It's a nice place.
That is so cool.
Come, guys. I could just pop my mouth like non-stop.
So what are we cooking tomorrow?
I'm not telling you. Surprise, surprise. This is the famous ice ball dia lah.
So it's kind of like Ipoh gelato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Alright boys, I'll be having a fabulous time this morning. Both Chef Boon and me are going back to the Banjaran Hot Spring Retreat, okay? So enjoy yourself and we'll see you in short while, okay?
Yeah.
Bye!
Thank you. And we'll put everything on your bill.
Oh no!
As we're walking down the grounds of the resort, I'm like blown away. This place is like heaven. And I'm thinking, it's gonna be fun. I feel inspired.
Welcome guys to the Banjaran Hot Spring Retreat. Now nestled in this 16.8 acres valley, Chef, as you can see, surrounded by this lush rainforest. On top of that, they also have this magnificent
Gentleman Hot Spring.
There you are. And as you can see from behind me here, all these limestone have existed for more than 260 million years. Now, let's go to the blind tasting. Chefs, are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Put on your blindfold now. Chef, you may now taste the dish.
Rendang to. Dubbed as a royal dish, rendang to is chock full of spices. Cumin, fennel, black pepper and coriander are toasted and milled into powdered form, from which a paste is made. This beef stew is then slow cooked for 2.5 hours and gula melaka is added to provide an earthy sweetness to the dish.
You got lots going on here. That's a lot of spice.
It's a very familiar smell, actually. I love this kind of Malay flavor. Actually, I play with these a lot, so I'm not unfamiliar with it.
Interesting. As soon as I tasted that dish, it was like this fusion of flavors, almost strangely familiar. You know, I think it was the rendang dish, which is really popular here. It's a stew. And I'm thinking, okay, I can do this.
Have you ever tasted something similar like this in any part of your world?
Sure, yeah. It's very lush. It's very complicated in a way.
And what about you?
A lot of flavors, a lot of bold flavors. I really like that hit of strawberry and raspberry. I think you'll be able to execute that really well. Yeah.
Maybe some Kahlua.
You know, I always feel I'm
the
catching up to this guy. I can't win.
So chefs, are you finished?
Yes, chef.
Okay, chef, both of you can now remove your blindfold.
Chef, we have a good news for you. You'll be getting help from a team of sous chefs. And this time, you don't need to gather ingredients. Everything you need will be provided to you.
We'll take it.
Yeah, for sure.
But there's the catch. In this challenge, you'll be leading your team through a lunch service for 30 people, plus Chef 1, guest judge, and myself. So, 33 in total.
33 dishes. Do we get a choice?
Unfortunately, you don't have a choice. But you have 3.5 hours.
I'm like, are you serious? Cooking for 30 people plus 3 judges in 3.5 hours. I mean, that really ups the ante a bit.
I'd rather go to the market.
I just think of how I'm gonna dish this one out and provide a good meal for 30-somewhat people. That's gonna be the challenge because it requires a lot of assembly, so I'm kind of worried.
Now, at the end of your cook-off, you will both need to pack all your stuff and transport them back to the restaurant Jeff's Cellar. Now, there is where you will plate for service. So, allocate your time wisely.
Why is it every city we're throwing a new kind of curveball? I'm like, do I get one break in this competition?
That threw me off a bit too. So I'll either have to move very fast or I'm in trouble.
I hope you are up for the challenge, chefs. And after this, you will get to brief your team and start your prep for tomorrow. So remember, we do not want just a replication, chef, of the dish. We want your interpretation of the original, chef. Okay, good luck to both chefs. I certainly look forward for the lunch tomorrow. So off you go.
You're not gonna run now?
Hey, Chef Del.
Hi,
I'm Nick.
Actually, you know what? I love working with different chefs. I pick up some different techniques, their local techniques, and I really like it actually.
The dish will involve some phyllo pastry. So my idea is samosa.
Good idea.
Hey, chef.
Hi.
David Rocco. How are you?
Bad.
Part of the curveball in this competition is we get a sous chef and another cook. I now have this team, and I might as well take advantage Tell me if this is going to be a little crazy. We get like maybe a 12-inch plate, cover it with a banana leaf, then chapati.
Do we have some medium, marbled beef?
Yes, the mean medium.
Okay, great.
Why not also incorporate one of my favorite street foods is the potato croquette? Or is that crazy?
It's crazy, but can be done.
Crazy.
Last time I lost to Chef David, so it's the time to come back.
Up next, Nick and David will lead their sous chefs in cooking their own version of rendang tho. Knowing that the winner of this pivotal leg will have a huge advantage going into the final round, which chef can withstand the heat and pull off the win?
I think this battle is going to be a close one.
Previously, Nick and David flew to Peninsular Malaysia and met Chef Wan in Ipoh.
Interesting.
At the Banjaran Hot Springs retreat, the chefs were thrown a curveball.
In this challenge, you'll be leading your team through a lunch service for 30 people.
Do I get one break in this competition?
I'll either have to move very fast or I'm in trouble.
This is do or die. No excuses. Showtime. I can't lose this round.
Good morning, chefs. Are you prepared for today's lunch service?
Yes, chef.
You already met our guest judge, Chef Boon. And of course, so let me introduce both of you now. Our guest judge, Ili Sulaiman.
Morning.
She's a winner of Food Hero Asia 2015. And now she's running her own food business and home delivery service. All right, chefs, both your points at the moment now are tight. All eyes are going to be on you. So every single point is vital to go into the next final round. So remember, whoever wins this round will have a huge advantage of going to the next challenge. Both your sous chefs are ready. Are you ready?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, chef.
And your time starts now.
Good morning. Hi, David.
That's the first one. Okay.
So traditionally, in terms of the rendang, is this too big?
Bigger bit.
Really, eh? Okay. I'm making a rendang that is traditional for the chapati, and then I'm making a smaller version that is going to be for the potato croquettes. For me, it was all about kind of bringing in India, a little bit of Italy into this picture.
I know you're going to do the takute, I think.
A dressing I'm doing for the bean sprout salad.
That's interesting.
The dish I'll be making today is, I call it rendang 3.5. I have a samosa. It's got minced beef and rendang sauce flavor. And on the side, I have a open face steak sandwich with rendang sauce. And also, I have a stir-fry rice noodle with rendang. I think it's an interesting way to approach rendang. But enough to win, I don't know, yeah.
How are we doing, David?
Good, chef. How are you?
I'm okay.
All right, guys, 2 hours left. So, Chef Nick, what do you think about the competition so far?
It's great. I love getting my hands on different spices and challenges. I love it.
What about you, David? What do you think about winning this challenge?
Nick's a great chef, and he's so creative. For me, it's about sticking to my own game plan and having fun and really staying focused. Oh, there
Wow,
you go.
yeah, here we go.
Chef, you want to put the meat in?
All right, guys, you have 1 more hour left.
This place cannot be wet, okay? No matter what. Oh no, the sun is coming out today. This is not a cooking competition. It's like a heat-resistant competition.
I'm dying. Cooking outside, though, there's a bit of a wind and the flame is just moving and it's not heating that oil. It's killing me. Can we get something to block this? I'm being very serious.
The tricky part for my dish today is the humidity, the climate, and that we only have 2 stoves. You have to time manage everything so precisely. That's very hard.
Time, how much time?
All right, guys, you have 15 more minutes. Are the balls looking good? I see some of them are breaking.
No, it's all the rustic street food, hun.
Sure, there's no hair on your balls, huh?
And Nick, how's your noodle coming up?
Getting there.
Is it?
Yes.
Enough for 30 people? I'm hungry.
We will do a bit more.
Guys, 5 more minutes.
Doing a great job, guys. Let's keep it up.
It's looking good, guys. It's really looking good.
One more minute.
What? When did that happen?
This is our 4th round. I'm excited because this is about redemption. I'm going for the win.
And remember, you gotta pack.
Get some more. I want perfect ones, huh?
I hope this creativity will move me to the next stage with one more win.
Okay, guys. Samosas have to be especially careful.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hands up, guys. Hands up.
All right, guys. We'll see you at Jeff's Cider.
Well done. Well done.
Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, guys. You have 15 minutes.
Chapati! Oh!
How are you doing, David?
Good.
3 more minutes, chef. We have to start the service.
I'm very particular in placing things in a certain ratio and certain angle. So I tell my 2 other chefs that everything has to be the same. I don't care. They just have to be the same.
One element each time. We gotta finish it, okay?
People criticize my plating. So be it. You want something really pretty? Buy a piece of art, put it on the wall. At the end of the day, it's about flavor and who's gonna make the rendang best.
1 more minute, guys.
Some toasted coconut right on top. Looking good, guys, looking good.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Service now.
The time's up. I'm looking at my dish. I see all the bubbles, all the foam just melting away. I'm like, oh no. I look over on David's. I think he's done a great job. I think this battle is going to be a close one.
This is actually very good. I found the rendang to be very authentic, and also the croquette was pretty good. The presentation, very much like street food, a little bit more fun.
I think we've done enough to beat Nick. Of course, my hope is to win. But I think going even further is that the guests and the judges really appreciate the authenticity and the flavor profile of this rendang.
Are you happy, David?
Yeah, I'm absolutely very happy. This is about fun food. It is really the food I love. It's street food, so it's not all perfect. It's a bit kind of like a good mess. It's fun.
When you have that mascarpone and together with the pickled onion, that just like have that sharp.
There's lots of contrast.
Makes you want to feel like you want another bite.
Oh, good, thank you.
And why did you go with the coconut cream mascarpone and not something like yogurt? Because if you're going with the Indian,
I think the mascarpone was just to give it a little more body.
Sort of chapati. Tastes very good.
Yes, thank you.
It was so interesting. Nicholas is Asian, however, his interpretation of the rendang is more Western, especially with the Wagyu beef, very thin slice. Whereas David, who is Western, has a more Asian flavor. But I think both of them were delicious.
From the taste itself, if you had not told me that they were foreigner, I thought they were the Malaysian chef because the tastes are so close to the Malaysian cooking.
I'm actually quite happy with the final product. Plating can be better, but I cooked it the way I want to cook it.
So Nick, are you happy with what you've just done?
To me, there's always room for improvement.
What is this? It smells like the sour plum.
This is the Ipoh white coffee powder.
Oh, coffee powder.
I hope they pick up on the little details, me using the coffee powder, the fried dough, these little touches that are all from Ipoh.
You didn't cook the curry powder and the turmeric. You just kind of sprinkled it on. So I found that to be quite interesting, actually.
What I noticed just now when you were cooking, you did not render them down too long. So that's, again, very risky. Because when you do that, what happened here is, in the rendang, you taste the raw flavor. So next time, cook it for a while.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Nick and David, thank you. We shall deliberate and give you the result in a short while.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
This round is super crucial. You know, this is the second last round, and to lose this round really puts me behind the 8 ball. It really puts additional pressure for the last round.
I'm feeling confident a little in winning, but I know it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be really, really close.
Welcome back, guys, to the Chef Cellar. So, chefs, we have the results. As a reminder, both of you are tied in the overall score of this competition with 68 points each. And the winner of this round will have a huge advantage to go into the final round. And now we shall start the judging with Chef Nick.
For the samosa, it's a bit too long in the oil, so you make the stuffing a bit too overcooked. But I like your beef, full of rendang taste. And the coffee powder make it to the other level. Good job.
Thank you, Chef.
Chef Nick, my score for you is 9 out of 10.
Wow. Thank you.
I love your beef, your sandwich. I would have liked to see a trio of different types of beef rendang. I also really liked your plating. It was very fun. When I saw it, I was like, oh! Chef Nick, therefore I score you a 9.
Wow. I'm very pleased, hearing that I got 2 9s from 2 judges. Very pleased.
And now, Chef Nick, it's my turn. I see you have been putting a lot of time and effort in terms of your creativity. I like the way your plates look, but when you're making a rendang, it is a stew. And obviously using wagyu for me to make a rendang does not justify the dish. And I felt like it was a repetition because you use the same ingredient for the rendang, for your beef on top of your noodle, and then the same one on the sandwich. So for that, Chef Nick, I can only give you 6 out of 10.
Hey, Chef. To me, that was what's done is done, and I'm quite happy actually.
So Chef Nick, now you have a total score of 24 points for this challenge.
Thank you.
So Chef David, you need now to have a 25-point score in order to win. And how do you feel?
Feel good. I like your beef. The spices is there. The coconut is there. But the presentation is a little bit simple for me. It could be better. That's why I give you 7 out of 10.
I really enjoyed your beef rendang. It was very authentic. You scored very high in that retrospect. It had the color, the depth, the flavor, the spice. Everything was really, really spot on. So kudos to you. However, I felt that the croquettes was a little bit too mild. There wasn't enough punch to it. And I agree with Chef Boon, the presentation was a little bit not appetizing.
They criticized my plating. Like, really? It's street food, guys. Come on.
Therefore, David, today I score you an 8.
You have scored 24 points, Nick, and David has a total of 15 points. So David, in order to win, you need a perfect score of 10 from my side. So, Chef David, what do you think?
For me, it was a 10.
Ooh. Remember, the winner of this challenge will have a huge advantage going to the final round. So Chef David, I put it this way. Now, I really like what you put on the plate today. The rendang was authentic as it should be. And putting everything on the plate with a bit of all this influence of Malay rendang, a bit of Indian with all the chapatis, so Malaysian. I was quite impressed. Unfortunately, the only setback I see on the plate is your croquette is a little bit too big lah. So you need to make it a bit smaller. Chef David, I'm awarding you 8 points, which gives you a total score of 23 points for this challenge.
I'm proud of myself. This was a dish that I loved, my team loved, and, if the judges get it, they get it. They obviously didn't get it.
Congratulations to Chef Nick. You are one step closer to winning bragging rights to the culinary supremacy. And a big check for your chosen charity. You boys did fantastic today, and we all had such a great time. Keep up with the good job, and good luck for the next city in the final round.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
So after 4 battles, I'm still only leading by 1 point. It's still gonna be tight.
In the grand finale of Celebrity Chef East versus West,
Salamat Petang. Welcome to Kuala Lumpur.
with the competition still so close, the chefs will have to put everything on the line in this final battle.
使用 WiFi 万能钥匙，与屏风一同守护 WiFi 安全。下载唱吧 APP， 听见歌声遇见你。关注超级星饭团，明星动态一手掌握。
Who will emerge victorious? Who will be the first ever winner of Celebrity Chef East versus West?
It's do or die.
We both will come out guns blazing, so bring it on, man.